All great. Well, basically, I'm learning and talent, and so this is the future talent. So head of learning and talent at Boubyan Bank. Boubyan Bank is a group, and it's more of a leading multiple organizations such as Boubyan Takaful, which is an insurance company, Boubyan Capital, and the new Islamic digital bank, Nomo, operating in the UK. 2022 was an incredible year. It has mixed feelings between, coming back from COVID and getting to work more physically, if you may say. We had to build the new skills, learn how to lead teams differently. And as head of learning and talent, I had to, and my team, redefine what are valuable practices from learning and talent management, and also validating what productivity really means, because we had hybrid and we have people coming into the office, and how we can bring the contribution for different teams all together. Balancing between post-COVID and the new reality. This is mainly helping employees realize how to adapt back to work. Some people have health issues. Some people were still worried, especially the first 6-7 months, into how safe it is to be back, and what is a normal flu and what is COVID. Operating as how they used to be was an issue, where we used to have more into huddles, more into gatherings, sharing meals. It wasn't so easy. Keeping a distance between cubicles and offices, relying more onto productivity from a digital end, rather than actually doing more the work face to face. Well, I would recommend that, and what I have realized is we need to focus on the why of things, not necessarily the how. That's what we used to do before. The how is always the implementation to do work. The why is from a people side, from validating whether we need to do each task, redefining the why of work, in general. What we recommend to continue doing is maintaining the hybrid working model. Everyone is pushing back to go full-fledged. Even we see now on Twitter and everywhere else, it shouldn't be the case, because for everything there's a pros and cons. We also recommend to keep the hygiene focus and be health cautious. That was something good that maybe we neglected too much before COVID. We need to have a high level of hygiene and a safe workplace. For COVID, post-COVID, or any other thing that might come in the future, we are just getting more people. We're working in smaller places, so we need to have that more of this health cautious mindset. Also being agile and be more resilient. Let's learn from this. We took the wave very hard. It was devastating for most of the people. It was a hard lesson. So we need to be more proactive in the future and focus more onto the well-being, because being resilient and agile should increase your well-being as well. What we need to stop doing or minimize is bureaucracy. We realize that people can do things on their own. People can be trusted, and people are smart enough to make the right decisions. And we need to forget a lot of the things that we used to do before COVID, because people move on and things will keep changing. Well, basically, it was good. It was good to be back. Good to work with people. Okay, I don't want to miss that. Interaction, physical engagement with people, with colleagues, with family as well. This is precious. So this is the main thing I have in mind. And if I want to categorize three major priorities, would be revisiting our organizational values. And are we making sure that they are reflected in our daily practices, right? Creating a culture, the right culture to nurture talent, especially the Generation Z. And now we're having almost 5 generations within the working environment. How we are maintaining this? How are we dealing with each group? And there is no right or wrong. Okay, we just a matter we need to adapt, and we need to have some level of flexibility at a certain level, and developing the right leaders who will be our brand ambassadors that can translate whatever values we have for our organization into reality. So these are the 3 main takeaways for the transformation. We realize that people are starting to realize how much we need to be, as an HR, a people department. So we're not a human resources anymore. We are not resources. Okay, we are people. I know that they made a leap of faith in believing or forcing the business to believe that we are more of a business partner. To some level, yes. To some level, yes. I think the title still is overrated. However, what we can be and what we should be is the people's department, the people's unit. This is one major thing that we need to do. We need to be closer to the people in order to do that. You can give it any other name. We need to deal with and interact with customers and employees and the community all alike. All to high level, fair, let's say, I don't like the word equal, I like the word fair amount of focus. Sometimes you need to give more focus on the people, on the employees. Sometimes it's rather the customers. Sometimes it's the community. We need to sense their needs and wants, okay, to make sure that we are sensitive to their engagement level, whether they are customers or whether they're employees. It's not anymore that we are sitting there or reading an article in Harvard or somewhere and we think we're smart enough to know what they think. We don't need to do that, okay? Information is everywhere, but truthfulness, authenticity, genuine, and care is not. We need to have the right leadership from HR and from management in order to push this forward. Resilience, again, is key. Resilience is key in order for us to do that. Break through what we used to be and what we used to do, and try to be the champion of resilience within the organization by showing the value of listening to the people and reflecting that in our work. So it's not our agenda, it's their agenda.